Stillness and abundance, family. Love and light, health and wholeness, high vibrations, radiation and frequency. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, and high vibration, radiation and frequency. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. To the cosmic consciousness and soul control family. We out here feeling good for no reason at all, listening to nature, make his music. Y'all hear him. It's a beautiful day. And the sun don't made its way across the sky, but it's a beautiful day. It's been beautiful all day out here, you know. I hope it's been beautiful wherever y'all at. We out here tapping in. Tapping in. Mama Gaia and fire and Father Sky. Gonna go to this fire. We embrace this fire as we align ourselves with our assignment. Sit in this purifying frequency. We give the highest acknowledgement to the God within, aka our higher self. We give acknowledgement to our ancestors and ancestral. We give acknowledgement to the spirit guides and angelic order, all of the highest vibration. That's it. Stillness and abundance, family. Love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. I'm gonna say a little affirmation, and after I say it the first time, I'm gonna say it again. If you choose, you can repeat it with me. My mind is healthy and in balance. My cells naturally regenerate and rejuvenate themselves so that my whole system functions harmoniously. My mind is healthy and in balance. My cells naturally regenerate and rejuvenate themselves so that my whole system functions harmoniously. That's it. The purpose of that affirmation is due to the fact that the more we clear out, the more we can bring in. That's pretty much the obligation of each and every one of us as an individual in our participation with the collective. That's how the phoenix rise from the ashes. I had like a 5-hour conversation earlier today with my son. I've pretty much been offline as far as entertaining people. I've been doing a lot of inner work, and generational work, family line work. If you're familiar, it need not be explained. However, the conversation burst, I guess I could call it a poem, and how it was reflecting upon different type of truths that life experience show us. which goes as such. Truth. Truth so real, it will repel you if you fake. Truth so real, it will burn you if you flammable. Truth is so real, it will injure you if you fragile. Truth is so real, truth will find you if you seek it. Truth is so real, truth will blind you when you see it. Truth is so real, it will cleanse you when you need healing. Truth is so real because it don't discriminate against me or you. And y'all see I did that backwards for a reason, because I am you. And when we all understand that we are one another, then we'll do better in and of ourselves. Balance, justice, and judgment. According to the work we have been doing in life, regardless of what your work is just a metaphor. Life is showing you the rewards of that work through balance, justice, and judgment. Either you're in balance and justice is showing itself for you, and through the judgment, you see your place in it. Otherwise, if you're out of balance, justice is showing itself for you, and the judgment is showing itself to you. My point is, balance, justice, and judgment is working itself out through the whole collective, one by one. For those of us who are truly working on ourselves, we should be in a better, not only energetic place, but in a better three-dimensional place. You should see the results in your life. And for those who do, you probably notice that people around you are subtly changing their tune. If you rising up, if you ascending, you probably noticing that people around you are changing their tune. Planetary, astrologically, it's a lot of squaring taking place. I'm not going to explain what that means, but the planets are squaring. Pluto going in retrograde. You know, Mars in my sign, which is Cancer. Uranus is doing some things. I bring these things up because whether or not we know it, the planets are connected to us just as much as we connected to the planets. Manifest positive change and growth. Manifest positive change and growth. How can we manifest positive change and growth? Well, a simple way to manifest positive change and growth is through gratitude. That's simple, gratitude. I can't even begin to explain how my life dynamic began to change when I got out of complaining and into gratitude. There's a need for us to find something every day to be grateful for, to find something or somebody to be grateful for. And the thing about it is, we ain't gotta look far. We ain't gotta look far to start exercising the frequency of gratitude in our life for a higher law, or a higher manifestation of the law of attraction to operate in our life according to the way we want it to. But if you're grateful, my point is, if you're grateful, you don't have to seek reward outside yourself. It will find you. I was talking to my son about mystery schools, you know. in this era of wokeness, you're probably hearing a lot about ancient mystery schools this and ancient mystery schools that. But the purpose of me bringing that up is because I've come to the conclusion that we ain't got to study no old civilizations, or we ain't got to study the mystery schools of no old civilizations to tap into the information. We only came here to remember. And the way to do that is to know who we are as soul in the operation of spirit. So when I say remember, to put ourselves back together. So you ain't got to read no history books to know your history. All you got to do is go in where all the history has been stored at, on the records of our soul, known as the Akashic records. All you got to do is go in, and history will unfold itself in you. I don't care what timeline it took place in, because most of us ain't from planet Earth in to begin with. Classes in session every day. That was my point of saying that. Every day, classes in session. Our modern life is the modern day mystery school. That was my purpose of what I was saying. This present time that we in is the modern day mystery school. Anything that can be learned or has been learned is already in the members of our being. The cellular memory of our soul. All we got to do is bring it to the surface. It's many people that's being facilitators, the same way I am, to help people get this work in, because everyone must do it for themselves. Your faith, for whatever faith is to you, my point is, your faith reveals the master in you, who already lives. Hope reveals the master you desire to become. I'm going to say it again. Your faith will reveal to those who know you the master that already lives within you. And if you're just a hopeful person, then that's just revealing the master that you desire to come. I'm saying that to say this, family. No matter who we dealing with, test the spirit. Test the spirit to know your connection to the spirit. People wearing masks, they got disguises on. If I was wearing a mask, how would you know? Unless you know how to read energy. If I was wearing a mask right now, like the snake does while he's smiling in your face, how would you know? Unless you know how to read energy. The reason I'm speaking to these things is because according to this Project Ascension, we are experiencing a lot of things, and the more that I do what I do, because I do this day in, day out, it's my lifestyle. It's not something that I'm just trying to get popular doing. I do this day in and day out. And for those who doing this work, then you're experiencing some things. Even if you ain't doing this work, you're experiencing some things, because we're all here on this planet together under the same frequencies and energies of operation that govern this whole thing. My point is, divine intervention, soul initiations, DNA activations, emotional support, and personal coaching across multi-planes of reality are taking place. And if you're not aware of where you at in this work, it's passing right by you as you take part in it. And we shouldn't be in that place, family. We shouldn't be in that place. So before I close out, because I didn't do some things that I was needed to do so I could have more time for this video, I want to say this. Ain't nothing you see in the world more important than how you feel, because how you feel will determine how you see the world. I love y'all. Inspire, compliment, encourage, be the best you can be, stay true and authentic to your authentic self. And if you ain't in your authentic self, you can't be true to it. Feel good for no reason at all, and I love y'all, family. This is Sawu the God, your hosted co-pilot. Peace.